parameter. Okay, there are three types of parameters are there. First one is instance variable. Second one is local variable. Next, third type is static variables. Okay. Okay, these are instance variables, local variables and static variables. First of all, we see instance variables. See, instance variables are like this. Instance variable declared inside the class. So instance nothing but a object. Inside variables declared in the class, and outside the method. Okay, those will be considered as a instance variables. Instance nothing but object. So by using object we can call those things instance. So those will be declared inside the class and outside the method. Now I will show here. So inside the class means we inside, and outside the method means we declared here. So here I take int a. So this will be considered as a instance variable. So this will be declared. This will be considered as a global declaration. Okay. Now see here, I passing that one console dot right line. I'm passing that I display those a value, okay, plus a. So see here, this will be instance variable. So by using object we can call that one. So if you obj dot, if you see here doesn't display anything. Why? Because by default these are private. Private variables valid only inside the class. Okay. See, our function is public. Public means we can access anywhere. So this private and public, those are declared as access modifiers. We can discuss in the later sessions. Present you will see instance variables. So if you want to use outside the class, we must and should declare as a public. So if you declare as a public, we can use outside the class anywhere. Now see here, obj dot a, we can call that one. So instance nothing but object. Through object we can call that variable. So through object we can call that variable. So that will be called as an instance variable. So first of all, I call the function. See, execute this one. See, output will be 0. Why? Because I never assign anything to that a. Next, see here. After that, through the object means instance. Through instance I call that variable. So that will be considered as a instance variables. Next, I give some value here, and second time I call that function. Now save this one. First of all, in the first one it will display 0. After that, if you are assigning any value, this a value storing in this, okay, in this memory location. So next time you calling that method, second time it will display that 10 value. So first time it will become a 0, second time it will become a 10. Why? Because I am initializing the value that 10. See here, that is instance variable. Instance variables, through object we can call that variable and assign the value. Okay, next those will be declared inside the class and outside the function. Next I will show you one more example on this one. Without method. Without method, yes, put the comment line. See here, I give int b. Okay, I never use anything here. So here obj dot a. Okay, obj dot a equal to 10. Next obj dot b equal to 20. Next console dot write line sum equal to sorry, here I never call that one b. Sum equal to here obj dot a plus obj dot b. Okay, obj dot b. Now see here, output will sum is 30. The sum is 30. So this is the one more example on instance variables. Next type, local variables. Local variables we declared inside the function. Okay, local variables we declared inside the function. So by default these variables are private. Okay, and these type of variables are valid inside the function only. Outside the function not valid. Outside the function not valid. Okay, now see, I will show you example on this one. So I declared one variable here int sum b. Okay, delete all these things. I will show you one variable here. Next I display that variable console dot write line, display that b value b equal to plus b. Now see here, it shows error because instance variables, if it doesn't assigning anything, by default these will take zeros, but a local variable you must and should initialize that value, otherwise it will show error. Now it will show b obj dot, what is that, method. What is b equal to 10. So local variables are we must and should initialize. For suppose I am trying to assign any access modifier like public, such kind of things, it shows what? It shows error because access modifiers not allowed by the local variables. By default they are private. For suppose if you trying to declare private also, this will be, if you trying to use private also, this will become a error because local variables are doesn't allow access modifier. By default they are private, doesn't allow any access modifier. It is must and should initializer. Next, this validity inside the function. So outside the function it is not valid. See here I declared one more function, that is method 2. Okay, here I can call the a, because those are globally declared. Instance variables are globally we declared, we can call anywhere. Okay, so b we cannot call. For suppose if you are trying to call b, it doesn't show anything, because if you declared it will show error. Why? Because this by default private. Private means valid inside the function. Outside the function those are not valid. Okay, so instance variables we can valid anywhere. Local variables valid inside the function, because instance variables we declared globally, global variables. Understand? That is local variables. That is the difference between global and local variables. Next.